Good evening. I'm very pleased to introduce Coco Gauff. First question, please.
Coco, when you were match point down on centre court, were you thinking, what would Venus and Serena do?
No, I was just thinking that I need to go for my shots. I can't play pushing, and that, I don't know, I don't know really, to be honest. I just kind of just went out there and just hoped the ball went in the court, and I'm just happy that challenge came back as in.
In the last point, when the ball goes over your head, that
Yeah.
lob, and what was going through your head as you're watching it go over you, and then when you see it go out, and you're jumping for joy. Describe that moment for us.
Well, when it was going over my head, I was like, please go out, like, please. And then after when I was jumping, I was like, wow, I can't believe it. Like, it's been one long match, and that's finally over.
Coco, what's a better thing for you that you want today, or that Jaden's album's out?
Both. I was super happy that his album came out because it's been long anticipated, at least for me.
My real question, sorry, was that you had to hit a lot of slices today.
Yes.
And I know you said, I think in qualifying that you'd only just started incorporating it into your game.
Yeah.
So just how was that? How did you feel you dealt with that, and you know, trying to like problem solve and stuff?
Well, I want to thank my coach, JC, for making me do all those slice drills because he knows I hate them. But it came in handy today. And also thanks to Courtney for slicing today in my warm-up because I was like, just hit the ball. And he's like, no, I'm slicing. So thank you.
Over here. A lot of players who step out on the main stadium at a Grand Slam tournament for the first time will talk afterwards about being nervous, the moment maybe feeling too big. For you, at any point today, was there a bit of a wow moment? Any nerves at all? And then I'd also like to ask what your mindset was when you were down 5-2 in the second set.
So when I was walking on the court, I kind of wasn't nervous, but I was just like, wow, like I'm really on center court. I'm one of the most sacred courts in the world. And then when I was down 5-2, I just was like, I can fight back. Like, just need to hold serve and then break, and then we'll see what happens from there.
A lot of the fans initially were waiting for Andy Murray and Serena Williams to come on. There was the big crowd on the hill.
Yeah.
By the end, they were standing up and cheering for you on the hill, and the reaction in the stadium was fantastic.
Yeah.
Anything to say to the fans who were maybe expecting Andy? They had a good time anyhow.
I'm sorry, did you...
They were expecting to see Andy and Serena, but were entertained by you.
Oh, well, I'm happy that they enjoyed watching me play, and I'm even when I was down match point, the people were in the crowd were behind me every step of the way, and that's something I really appreciated during the match. And I don't know, it's just crazy how, like, I remember when before I played Venus, as you know, when you walk to leave the practice courts, there are people waiting, and one little kid asked me for a picture, and then after the next day, after I played Venus, everybody was screaming my name, so it's just pretty surreal how life changes in a matter of seconds.
Lady in white.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And everything's coming so fast at you. You know, now you make the second week, which is amazing. And do you think that do they advise you maybe just to slow down a little bit or change anything, because so many wonderful things happening? Like how do you see yourself? Maybe sometimes a little afraid of getting too excited or not excited. How do you feel in this moment?
Well, in this moment, I just feel relieved that it's over, but my parents were just telling me to stay calm and stay focused because the tournament's not over yet. And that's what I've been kind of celebrating the night after the matches, and then the next day back to practice and looking forward to my next round.
In the first two matches, you made only 18 unforced errors. Then today, at the beginning, you were not so accurate. You made quite a few mistakes. Was that nervous? Because she was playing well? What was the problem that you really faced? And how do you think you came out of it? Was it also that double fault of her, did that help you? What was your reaction when you saw her double faulting on a match?
So the first question, I think I made more errors today because she was playing really well. I felt like I had to go bigger because she was hitting so many forehand winners. So I knew that I had to hit bigger, and I think I was trying to hit too big to the point where I was missing a lot. And then when she double faulted on match point, she didn't hit many double faults the whole match, so I got kind of lucky. And she kind of went T for the first or second time on the second serve, so I was surprised that she didn't try to go kick wide because that's kind of what I was anticipating.
Yeah.
Coco, for all your focus match to match, I just wondered how conscious you were of the wider craze that your story here is stirring, and what perhaps was the most unexpected message that you've received.
Well, the most unexpected message I received was, well, it wasn't really a message, but Miss Tina Knowles, Beyonce's mom posted me on Instagram, and I was like screaming, and I don't know, like, I hope Beyonce saw that. I hope she told her daughter about me, because I would love to go to a concert. Here's a funny story though. Actually, my parents told me to babysit my brothers, and they didn't tell me where they were going, and then I see on Facebook that they're at the Beyonce and Jay-Z concert, and I was so mad because like I told them I wanted to go, and then they're like, oh, we'll be back in like a couple hours, and then I see on Facebook they're in Miami at Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Gentleman over here.
It was obviously a long match. Was that the longest match of your life, and did you find it hard to keep up the level of energy that was needed?
I don't know if it was the longest match I had ever, but I wasn't really tired. I knew I could go longer. I saw that she called the physio, and then she started getting ice. So I knew that eventually she would get tired. So I was kind of staying in it. I mean, I'm young. I have a lot of energy, and I'm used to playing 2 matches a day. Sometimes from juniors we have to do that, so it wasn't too difficult.
You had
Apologies, in front of you.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
And when you came to Wimbledon, you break a lot of record. Is it the first time you are in center court? Could you tell me your feeling when you stand on the court?
Well, yeah, this was my first time actually playing on center court. I've been on center court before watching Roger and Serena, but never on the court. And center court now since court 1 has the roof now, it looks like they look identical. So I wasn't really phased too much. Obviously, it's a little bit bigger, but I mean, I don't really look in the crowd too much, so it was fine.
Coco, congratulations. I just wondered how useful have your parents been in terms of helping you with the sort of psychological side of it, because they've had really successful sporting careers. I mean, you look like you cope with the pressure very well. Have they? What input have they had on the sort of psychological side of dealing with all of this?
They had the biggest input, especially my mom. She definitely changed my mindset and how I look on things, and my dad, he had me, he's the reason why I dream so big. So I think the kind of believing part of my dad, and then the more stay focused, stay calm with my mom is like a good mix, and they definitely work together well to tell me the right things. And my mom kind of has to coach my dad sometimes, because she doesn't really like to play the coach role, because I already have my dad as my coach, so she just likes to play the mother role. And so sometimes she tells him things, mostly not really dealing with tennis, but just dealing on how I act and how I compose, I stay on the court.
Coco, speaking of your mom and being focused, she's going a little bit viral back home in the States, based off her chest pumping and going nuts. But so
please tell me she's a meme.
she's getting memed really hard.
Oh no!
For sure.
I'm so excited to go on Instagram.
But can you talk a little bit about what that moment was like after that second set, and you turned to your mom? You were going pretty big. She was going. She was pretty excited. Have you ever seen her that excited at one of your matches?
No. I look at my dad mostly. But I actually right after the match, I went on Instagram. I saw her going like something like this after, and I was like, "Mom, you're gonna go." I didn't tell her, but she's gonna go viral. I know, and she's gonna be a meme, and like I'm gonna retweet it and everything. So I'm excited.
You've had just an incredible process going to France when you were 10, Orange Bowl, a couple of huge junior wins, tough trip to Paris this year, but and now this incredible breakout. Does it seem like just one consistent process, or is this really truly an incredible moment for you?
Honestly, I feel like it's a mix of both. I feel like you kind of have to experience the down moments to even to be able to experience the high. So, but I don't think this is just a one-time thing. I mean, I've won 3 matches now, so I think I kind of proved my own. But like, I don't know. I think it's a mix of both. Like, obviously, this moment is an incredible moment, and I'm still excited that I get to keep living it. But I don't think it's. But I think it's just the reason that I lost those matches that kind of helped me get to here, because you really learn a lot from your loss. You don't learn too much when you win a lot. So I think just losing the tough matches definitely prepared me for today.
At the back over here.
You're playing Simone on Monday. How familiar are you with her game?
Who do I play? Sorry.
Simone Halep.
Okay.
How familiar are you with her game?
I watch her a lot, obviously. I've never hit with her or anything or practiced with her, so I don't know how the ball would feel when I actually play, but I'm really familiar how she plays just from watching her a lot.
I've heard stories that the really great athletes just know that they're going to win. That they feel it in their bones. They believe in destiny. I wonder if you believe in destiny, that you're going to be the greatest, that you're going to win this tournament. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I don't really believe in fate and destiny, because I feel like you can kind of change your own world. Like, sometimes fate can always not be a good thing. Sometimes fate can be a bad thing. So I kind of not try to think of it as my destiny or whatever, because if I feel like if I do think about it like that, then my head's going to get big. And because, I'm always hearing, oh, you're going to do this one day and do that one day. And then if I kind of relax now, then that won't happen. So I kind of just try not to think of it like that. I just take it one tournament at a time.
Yeah.
Coco, you gave yourself a grade A after Venus. I just wondered how you grade yourself today. And also, secondly, I just wondered if you'd ever spoken to any of the people like Andrea Jaeger or Martina Hingis, other women who were great when they were teenagers.
Yeah. Actually, before every match, I've been speaking to Mary Jo Fernandez, and she's been giving me awesome advice, and I'm very grateful at that, because it definitely means a lot just to kind of hear a little bit insight, and she told me things that she wished she would have did, and I really appreciate that from her.
And just on the grade?
Oh, grade? Oh, A. Oh. Okay.
Coco, the conventional wisdom is that with experience, one's confidence grows and it gets easier to play. How would you describe what it's been like for you this week, match by match?
Match by match, I feel like playing like big servers the past 3 matches definitely helped. Because I know Venus match, I wish that I returned a little bit better. And then the next match, I returned well. And today, Polona was serving amazing. So I was just kind of trying to get as many returns back as I could. But I'm definitely learning from each match. Obviously, playing on court 1 helped me prepare me for center court. And seeing that crowd and hearing how they would react. Sometimes in the middle of the point, they get excited. So I'm just getting a little bit of experience match by match.
And the confidence level, how has that fluctuated, if at all, or has it just grown from match to match to match?
I feel like it's always been the same. Like, I feel like I've always been confident in myself. I think I learned that I'm capable of doing a lot of things, but I feel like my confidence has been the same the whole tournament.
That's 2 questions.
Coco, you've been playing, including the quali 6 matches until now, but only against unseeded players. Are you expecting a different kind of match against Simona?
I mean, she's a different player from all the players I've played. They're all different in their own way, so every match I think is different. But I don't think because she's seeded will change me at all.
Last question.
You're not anywhere near 16 yet. You've just won the best part of $200,000 for winning this game today.
Okay, cool.
Are you going to buy yourself a present?
That's cool.
It's an awful lot of pocket money, that, isn't it? What
Yeah.
I mean,
can you imagine buying yourself something, doing something with it? It's a hell of a lot of money.
I mean, I can't buy a car because I can't drive. So, I don't know. I hate spending money, to be honest. So I don't really know. Maybe I'm gonna buy some more Misfits rep, which is Jaden's line. Buy some hoodies from that. But
You buy a lot of hoodies.
yeah, I love wearing hoodies. Oh my god, my mom actually, she banned me from buying hoodies for 2 months because every week I was getting new hoodies sent to the house. And I don't know, I liked wearing them because at home you can't wear them because it's so hot, so I try to wear them as much as on the road as possible.
Thank you, Coco.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Excellent.